This thing is an animal. Hey guys and gals, welcome to Garage Gear. I'm JB. Just so we're clear here, this video is not sponsored. I purchased this Echo SRM 2620T with my own money, so you know you're getting an honest review. This Echo trimmer is assembled right here in the USA. Let's start right at the top. Echo is well known for making some really reliable two-cycle small engines. This 2620T has a really powerful 25.4 professional grade two-stroke engine. She runs on a 50-to-1 gas oil mix, and I'll tell you what mix I use later on in the video. An engine with this much power makes quick work of any landscape tasks that you may have around the home or on the job. All right, let's get a look at the air filter assembly, and what we're gonna do is twist these knobs on top and below. And if you notice here that they put the knobs that you twist to get this cover off inside the housing. This way, nothing catches this and keeps all this safe. Definitely a smart design, and this cover should pop right off. Inside this casing, we have a foam pre-filter, and then below this plastic cover, we have our standard air filter. What's pretty cool is the two-stage air filtration allows for longer maintenance intervals. And according to the manual, this pre-filter is washable. Also, important safety tip, do not oil it. Coming around to the backside, the translucent gas tank holds 20.6 fluid ounces, so you can easily see how much fuel you're working with. This is a massive gas tank, and the larger gas tank size extends runtime between fill-ups. And everything up here is fully protected. Nothing really sticks out. The cables here are tucked up nice and tight. The muffler, even the spark plug is guarded off really well. This thing's wrapped up tighter than grandma's leftovers. And to help keep this video protected with the YouTube algorithm, would you mind hitting that like button? Thank you. Now moving down, we get to the overmolded handle for better grip. Here's your controls. Up top, you have your on-off switch, your throttle lock, as well as your throttle trigger down below. Now moving a little further down, we have an overmolded horseshoe handle grip that gives you better grip no matter how you hold this thing. One of the first things I noticed on this trimmer the minute I picked it up was how grippy this handle actually was. Whether you got gloves on or not, this is not slipping in your hands. And as we make our way down this straight shaft trimmer, inside is a 4-layer cable drive shaft. Now, in case you're wondering what the T in 2620T stands for, it stands for torque. The gear case at the bottom of this 2620T has a 2-to-1 high torque gear ratio, which helps deliver an absurd amount of power to that cutting head. Imagine trying to cut some really tall grass with a basic string trimmer. The tall grass is going to slow that trimmer head down, and it's going to take you longer to get through it, right? Well, the high torque gear ratio on this 2620T allows the cutting head to keep spinning without slowing down, slicing and dicing through that grass like a hot knife through butter. And if you're a landscaper, imagine how much time you're going to save with a feature like that going from yard to yard. This is a greasable gear case as well, and it's a smart idea to check your gear case at least every 50 hours of use or once a season, depending on how much use your unit is seeing. Underneath that gear case is a standard Echo cutting shield with a line knife. And Echo has equipped this string trimmer with the classic 400 speed feed head. These heads can hold up to 20 feet of .080 or .095 trimmer line, and they are super easy to reload when you run out. And in fact, these are pretty much the go-to trimmer head because a lot of people are putting these on steel trimmers and other brands as well because they're so easy to reload. And in case you're wondering how to reload these SpeedFeed 400 heads, I have a video on that. I'll have it linked down below in the description. And speaking of line, this trimmer came equipped with Echo's .095 black diamond cutting line. This line is twisted and tough, and it takes a lot to wear it down. Now here's some quick facts about this trimmer. The overall length is 59 inches. Dry weight of this unit is going to be right at 12.8 pounds. This trimmer delivers a 17-inch cutting swath as wide as a large pizza. You also get a 5-year consumer warranty with this trimmer, as well as a 2-year commercial warranty. All right, those are the details. So if you're ready, I'm ready. Let's go fire it up. Now, according to the owner's manual, this is a cold start. First step, switch it to on. Next, you want to lift this choke lever all the way up. Now, the manual states to prime the primer bulb until you see fuel inside it and then pump it an additional 5 times after that. But what I found is after regular use, 3 primes is all you'll need. We're going to press it all the way in, let it come out. That's 1, 2, and 3. Then from here, with your non-pulling hand, you're going to press down on the throttle lock, pull up on the throttle trigger, all with that hand, and then pull the rope until you hear the engine burp. Okay, we heard it burp there. Now from here, I'm going to push the choke down. Again, grabbing onto the throttle lock and the throttle itself. We're gonna pull it until it fires. There we go. Simple as that. It's actually not that loud when it's just sitting there idling. And the manual does state to let the unit warm up for approximately several minutes. Now to turn this trimmer off, all you gotta do is simply switch it to off. Now this engine has ran and it's warmed up, so this engine should restart pretty quick. And here's how to do it. You're just gonna simply switch your on-off switch back to on, grab your throttle, grab your trigger lock, and just pull. Easy as that. This thing is an animal. Let's go. Now here's what I like on this Echo SRM 2620 string trimmer. This is essentially an Echo SRM 225 on steroids. This thing just feels so stiff in your hands.
That's what she said.
It's sturdy enough that it doesn't vibrate when you slam the throttle. And because of that, this allows you to do some finesse work and keep a nice tight edge line. You can pivot it all around nicely with the horseshoe handle. You can feather the throttle nicely with a wide range of power. The engine. These engines just keep running and running. I've seen these string trimmers out on trailers for landscapers, just sitting there out in the rain, day in, day out, getting beaten on, and they just don't quit. Some have hundreds and hundreds of hours on them. They're like old Toyota Tacomas. They just don't die. The throttle trigger has no gap underneath it, so it can't be easily cracked off, and everything on here is tucked away nicely. This unit is balanced exceptionally well. Look at that. It doesn't tip or roll in any weird way. The speed feed head is super easy to reload. Echo has totally subtracted out all the frustration with the reloading process. Now this is where this unit is worth the extra money. This high torque 2-to-1 gear case allows you to really rip down tall grass fast. You can just shred it right down. So if you have a large property with overgrown areas or multiple properties to take care of with ditches or high weeds, for example, this thing can just get in there, slice it all down, and you can move on with your day. You're effectively buying your time back when you purchase a trimmer like this. Also, check out this manual. This sucker is thick. It lays out every single detail for every maintenance procedure on this unit. Well done, Echo. Now there isn't much, but here's what grinds my gears with this Echo trimmer. First off, the overall weight. Hold this thing in your hands for a while, and that 12.8 pounds really starts to feel like a bag of bricks in your hands. This is without a doubt a heavier trimmer, and many landscapers have complained that after lugging this thing around for hours on end, it does start to take its toll on you. This unit did take a little bit of getting used to. Now I don't even feel the difference compared to going up from the Echo SRM 225. Now I've put a lot of hours on this thing already, and I found that it's a little thirsty on gas. Well, what did you expect? It's got a bigger engine. I know, but it's got a bigger gas tank on it too to help make up for it. Also, when running, these units, when left on the ground, do have a tendency to walk around a little bit. Be advised, you don't want to leave this unit in the street running. It will walk its way into traffic. The Echo SRM 2620T is part of their X series, products specifically designed for landscapers for better productivity. For the average homeowner, this is a bit overkill, but if you have a larger lawn or a lawn care business, this could be a tool worth investing in, and it's everything you'd expect from an Echo product. Now, it's also wise to run a top-notch tool like this on top-notch fuel. I run Echo Red Armor 50-to-1 oil in all my small engines mixed with ethanol-free gas. All my engines run cleaner with a noticeable sound difference after switching from True Fuel. I'm not sponsored by Echo. I just figured that this is a great product and I figured I'd share it with you. Here's a little tip though. Buy this Echo Red Armor in bulk. You'll save a lot of money, it's cheaper that way. And I'll have this Echo Red Armor as well as this Echo SRM 2620T linked down below in the description. I picked up this string trimmer at my local dealer where I know they got my trimmers back. I picked this string trimmer up at Schaub Power Equipment in West Seneca, New York, and I like supporting my local Buffalo businesses. So if you're in the Buffalo area and looking to pick up this string trimmer or any other Echo related equipment, be sure to pay them a visit and tell them JB sent you. And by the way, how do you guys and gals hold your string trimmer? Do you prefer to hold it with an overhand grip like this, or do you prefer to hold it with an underhand grip like this, where you can pleasure the throttle with your pinky like I do? The Garage Geezer actually taught me this trick a long time ago, because when you're getting up close and tight into areas, all you gotta do is just tip the trimmer up like this and just keep pressing it with your pinky. Whereas if I'm holding with an overhand grip like this, I have to kind of lift my shoulder up high, my elbow up high to get up close. This way, boom, I can just reach in and keep that arm bent and in a comfortable position. Anyways, let me know your preferences down below in the comments. For more cool garage gear content, click or tap the screen right here. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the garage.